This is a traditional Malay kampong. It is part of a dying breed in Singapore's social landscape. For generations, people have lived, loved, and died here. And sometimes the dead can come back to seek the living. Good evening. My name is Ut. Welcome to another episode of Incredible Tales. It is an idyllic existence in this little kampong. Children play without a care, and adults lead simple lives. But their peace and quiet will soon be shattered by some unexpected news.
I grew up in Kampung in Mandai. It was a nice place, and I had a happy childhood.
Apa ni lari ni, ha?
Aisha was the prettiest girl in the village. Who knew she had a tragic destiny?
Apa awak kata? Anak kurang ajar.
Bang, bawa bertenanglah bang. Mungkin dia telah buat kesilapan.
Kesilapan apa? Ha? Macam mana awak jaga anak ni? Tapi dia harap. Aisha!
Bang, sabarlah bang.
Aisha!
Bang.
Aisha! Ya Aisha, bagi aku tengok perut kau tu.
Sudahlah bang.
Bagi aku tengok. Apa ni?
Bang.
Apa ni? Ha? Apa ni Aisha? Apa ni? Siapa bapa dia Aisha? Cakap! Aku cari naas dengan Aisha, eh? Cakap tak Aisha? Budak ni mana? Kena kau! Kena ajar. Apa malukan aku aja, eh? Awak diam, saya juga. Senang saya naas awak. Cakap Aisha. Senang saya naas awak.
Pak Mata, our village elder, was Aisha's father. He became furious after learning that unmarried Aisha was pregnant. No one knew who the father was. Aisha never told anyone. Pak Mata felt she brought shame to the family.
Apa kau buat kat sini? Mari balik. Balik.
Mak. Mak. Ya mak. Apa? Pelan-pelan. Mak ada yang. Mak ada. Pelan-pelan. Pelan-pelan. Pelan-pelan Aisha.
Ironically, Pak Mata was a well-known leacher himself. He took advantage of as many women as he could with his power and position in the village. It was rumored that once he had up to 7 mistresses.
Lagi sikit.
Kak, macam mana bayi itu boleh meninggal, Kak?
Bayi itu masa Dek bersalin meninggal.
He made his wife tell everyone that the baby died during birth. Everyone knew it wasn't true,
Dan bagaimana dengan Aisha?
but no one dared to question him.
Jom. Balik dulu Kak.
Sabar-sabar ya, Kak.
I wish I could tell you that was the end and life went on in our little kampung. But it didn't. After learning what her father had done to her baby, she couldn't live with herself. They found her body next to the well.
Tragedy has hit this family hard. How would the village headman cope with the loss of his daughter and the loss of face? Stay with us and find out after these messages.
Saya harap semuanya dah selesai. Arwah Aisha tu orangnya baik-baik. Saya rasa tentu Allah Ta'ala rahmati roh dia. Kesian apa yang terjadi dengan budak Aisha tu. Masih budak lagi dia.
Kau ingat betul ke dia yang buat?
Siapa?
Siapa lagi kalau bukan Pak Mata? Orang kata dia yang bunuh Aisha.
Jangan cakap kuat-kuat. Yang sudah tu sudahlah.
Tapi kalau dia yang... Apa?
Kau dengar tak?
Dengar apa? Aku tak dengar apa-apa pun.
Diam. Dengar. Macam dari situ. Itu macam suara Aisha kan?
Tidak, tak mungkinlah. Semasa Aisha dikebumikan dengan anak dia, aku ada di sana dulu.
Jadi, agaknya...
Sen, kau buat apa tu, Sen? Apa lagi? Nak terjun ke?
Ever since Aisha's death, people who pass by the shady grove at night reported hearing wailing of a young mother and child. Pak Mata's house was the closest to the well, and it was he who suffered the most. Weeks after the nightly wailing began, he started speaking gibberish and could no longer carry out his public duty. He had to be confined to his house.
Bang. Minum airnya, bang.
His servant even told my mother that he had lost all his bodily functions. But the oddest thing was that the rest of his family didn't seem to be affected by the sound from the well. And neither did anyone else in the kampung. It was just him. We all felt sorry for his family. But some of us believed that it was just a punishment for what he had done.
Aisha? 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 Maafkan Bapak, Aisha. Aisha! Aisha! Jangan tinggalkan Bapak, Aisha. Aisha! 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 Aisha!
It was the night before Ramadan. Pak Mata took his own life. After that, the shady grove fell silent. No one ever heard the wailing sound of Aisha and the baby anymore.
It happened such a long time ago that most people have forgotten about it. As for me, it was an event in my life that I could never forget. I hope all of their souls are at rest now.
Was the death of the headman really caused by the spirit of the daughter returning to seek vengeance for herself and her child? Or was it a result of the headman's guilty conscience? If so, how do you explain the crying noises and the image of Aisha in the well? If it's mere imagination, surely it's too coincidental for two grown men to imagine the same thing at the same time? What really happened? You decide. Welcome back. While a person's imagination can be triggered by a prior event, such as Aisha's suicide, it's hard to blame the imagination when there was no such triggering event. The boy in our next tale found himself in a situation on a lonely night, just like this one.
After my exams last year, I was offered a job as a cleaner in a food court. It was an easy job, but I had to work until quite late. I wanted the money, so I took it.
Finished already?
Yeah.
Not bad for your first day.
Thank you, boss.
Aiya, don't call me boss. Told you already.
Yes, sir.
Don't serve me also. I was only Chow Corporal in the army.
Yes, Chow Corporal.
Okay, go home now. Don't want your mother to come after me.
Thank you, boss.
Go.
Oh, hello. Eh? I didn't see you the whole day. You just came to work, is it?
First day,
My name is Edmund.
I'm Gausso.
I have to go. Sorry I cannot help you.
It's all right.
See you tomorrow, Gausso. Don't work too hard, huh? Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Hey, wait. Where are you going?
Home?
By bus?
Yeah?
Don't go to the bus stop there.
That's where I'm taking the bus.
No. Just don't go over there.
Why?
It's not clean.
Don't worry, I won't sit down.
I mean, it's not clean. It's haunted.
Haunted?
2 years ago, someone was killed there.
Really? Murder? Accident?
I tell you, it's not clean. Just don't go over there by yourself, okay?
I didn't really believe Gausso's story. I thought it was just an old wives' tale, so I decided to go to their bus stop anyway. But the more I walked, the stranger it became. I noticed there was not a single person around. At that moment, I regretted not listening to Gausso. I thought of turning back. Then I saw it. It was late already, and I didn't want to miss the bus home, so I decided to go on.
Gausso?
I was wondering what Gausso was doing there in the middle of the night. Perhaps she was spending paper money for that dead person she was telling me about. I was thinking of approaching her when... Gausso, I was looking for you the whole night. Gausso, I saw you at the bus stop last night.
Don't know what you mean.
You were burning some paper money. Is it for the person who died at the accident?
No, it wasn't me.
But I'm sure it was...
And I told you not to go there. Didn't you listen to me? Okay, never mind. You regret it. In spite of what Gausso said, I decided to go to the same bus stop again. This time, I didn't feel so afraid. I knew the bus would come eventually, and I also half expected to see Gausso around. Maybe she lived nearby. Maybe she would be in a better mood then, and I can apologize to her.
Gausso. Gausso?
I told you not to come here. Now, you pay for it.
Gausso!
Hey, Edmund. Late, ah?
Boss, do you see Gausso?
Who?
Gausso, the other cleaner.
The other cleaner? Oh, you mean Ahua?
Ahua?
Ahua's been here for the past 3 months. Gausso used to work here 2 years ago until she got killed in a bus accident at the bus stop behind here. How do you know her name? Edmund?
Did the undead spirit of Gausso really return to haunt the living? Or was it someone who resembled her, a twin perhaps, who burnt paper for her deceased sister? Now, if so, how do you explain the manager insisting there's no cleaner in the place except the other man? Who did the boy really talk to those 2 nights at the canteen? Someone he imagined? Someone who knew her? Or even the dead Gausso herself? The human imagination can be a powerful thing. Things can seem real when they are not. But it's when the line between what can be imagined and what can't is blurred that we begin to wonder whether there is another world we cannot sense, except perhaps through our imagination. So until next week, remember that everything you see or hear may be from this world, or they may be from beyond. My name's Ut. Good night.
A Mediacorp Studios production for Channel 5.